What if I told you the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world hasn't forgotten the one moment that nearly cost him everything? Tonight, we take you deep into one of the most controversial moments in modern boxing, the infamous low blow incident between Oleksandr Usyk and Daniel Dubois, and why Usyk is now promising revenge. From heated press conferences to accusations of cheating, from legends weighing in to calls for justice, this is the full story, and it's far from over. Stick around, because by the end, you'll know exactly why Usyk versus Dubois 2 might be the most personal rematch in heavyweight history. On August 26, 2023, in the city of Wrocław, Poland, boxing fans around the world tuned in to watch Oleksandr Usyk defend his unified heavyweight titles against Britain's Daniel Dubois. Most saw this as another step for Usyk on his journey toward undisputed greatness. But what unfolded in round 5 changed everything. At 0:40 of the round, Dubois launched a powerful right to the midsection of Usyk. The Ukrainian dropped to the canvas, writhing in pain. Referee Louise Pabon immediately called low blow, granting Usyk a full 5 minutes to recover. But here's the twist. Was it really a low blow? Dubois believed he'd landed a clean body shot. So did his corner. Even some commentators gasped, not in outrage, but in confusion. Replays showed the punch landed just at or slightly below the belt line. The line between legal and illegal in boxing can be razor thin, and in that moment, the judge's discretion made all the difference. The fight resumed after Usyk recovered, and he eventually dropped Dubois in round 8 and finished him in round 9 via TKO. But the controversy overshadowed the result. Many fans, and even fighters, began to question, was Oleksandr Usyk the winner, or just the beneficiary of a generous referee? Just hours after the fight, Daniel Dubois made his frustration crystal clear. That was a legal shot. They stole it from me. I should be champion tonight. Dubois wasn't alone in his belief. His trainer, Don Charles, launched an immediate protest, claiming that the referee's call robbed his fighter of a career-defining win. "We're not asking for a rematch. We're asking for justice," Charles said. Usyk went down from a clean body shot, and he was gifted time to recover. That changes the entire fight. They filed an official appeal with the WBA, asking for the bout to be reviewed and potentially overturned, something almost unheard of at the world title level. British boxing fans rallied behind Dubois. Memes flooded social media with slow-motion replays. Hashtags like Dubois, robbed, and Usyk cheated began trending. Meanwhile, boxing purists were divided. Some believed the punch was indeed borderline but legal, while others pointed out that fighters are told in pre-fight instructions that anything below the belt line is illegal. But Dubois doubled down in interviews. He quit. That's the truth. He couldn't take the body shot, and they bailed him out. It was more than just a lost fight for Dubois. It became a battle for vindication. While Dubois and his team were rallying support, Oleksandr Usyk was largely silent until the post-fight press conference. The usually calm and jovial champion showed rare anger. He didn't come to fight like a man. He came to hurt me unfairly. I don't forget such things. I don't forgive. Reporters asked if he was exaggerating the pain to gain recovery time. Usyk shut that down immediately. I do not act. I do not lie in the ring. I felt pain. That punch was illegal. Usyk made it personal, accusing Dubois of intentionally targeting below the belt in an effort to turn the tide of the fight. And then came the words that lit up headlines. If he wants another fight, I accept. But next time, I will finish him without doubt, without mercy. It wasn't just a win anymore. For Usyk, it was unfinished business. The debate exploded beyond the ring as top boxing analysts and legends of the sport gave their take. Roy Jones Jr. said on a podcast, "Was it a low blow? Maybe. But in my opinion, it looked legal. That could have been a KO shot." Carl Froch, never one to hold back, called it the wrong call and said the ref cost Dubois the biggest win of his life. But not everyone sided with Dubois. Andre Ward stated, "Fighters are told very clearly about what's legal. Usyk didn't roll around for no reason. He's not that kind of guy." Even Mike Tyson chimed in, saying, "Usyk is tough as hell. If he stayed down, it was real. But yeah, that shot, I've seen those called legal before." Boxing was once again divided, and in that division, a rematch narrative was building. Since the Dubois fight, Usyk has gone on to achieve the unthinkable. He beat Tyson Fury and became the undisputed heavyweight champion, the first since Lennox Lewis. But even with all 4 belts, one thing still lingers: the Dubois controversy. Some fans believe that Usyk owes Dubois a rematch, not because of titles, but because of honor. Others argue Dubois doesn't deserve it. After all, he was stopped in round 9. But there's another reason this story won't die. In a Ukrainian TV interview, Usyk was asked about Dubois. His response? "He called me a liar. He said I faked pain. I will invite him to the ring one more time. We will see who lies when the bell rings." It's personal now. Very personal. Promoters have been floating the idea of Usyk versus Dubois 2 for months. Even Frank Warren, Dubois' promoter, said, "It's a fight that makes sense. It's got controversy, story, and now more eyes than ever." The WBA hasn't mandated a rematch, but the demand from fans and pundits continues to grow. Some insiders claim that if Usyk doesn't get a big money fight with Fury or Joshua again, Dubois II might be the most viable option. Both fighters have expressed interest. But Usyk's tone is much more aggressive. He isn't just looking for a payday, he's looking for payback. "I will hit him where it hurts, legally, powerfully, no need to cheat." So now we ask you, was the Dubois body shot clean? Or was it a dirty low blow that nearly stole Usyk's legacy? Should Usyk give Dubois a second chance? And if they step into the ring again, who do you think wins? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you never miss another knockout breakdown, drama update, or exclusive fighter interview. Because in boxing, the truth always comes out in the ring.